So 12 dates later, and Rate the Date has taken Lagos by a storm. We've had stories of love, we've had stories of loss, and obviously, a few disaster dates here and there. But today, the season finale has finally come, and we are going to be looking at what went right, what went wrong, and the juicy stories and all of the drama about everything that went down behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tolu Daniels. Stay tuned and let's get it. Hi guys, this is the season finale of Break the Date, the reunion. Okay. Felt good, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Alright, so now let's talk about your dates. It's been how long? Let's talk about that now. Let me start with Kachi. You don't want me to start with you, but let me start with you. So, alright, let's talk about your date. Is your date here?
I mean, is he here?
Let me tell you something, then. You have to first respect me, yeah?
I respect you, that's the
I'm
thing.
here. You can't feel this presence, you can't feel this aura, you can't feel the energy.
I mean, you're wearing a hat, so I can't really feel it.
I need a shot.
I like that. Okay, so Kachi, what's it been like after you guys went on the date?
I mean, it's been, with and without him has been bliss. It's been good.
What do you mean?
Without
him with me? I'm so confused. Like, give me my outfit with you get my
Miss, can I talk?
Yeah.
He said to respect you, so you should actually try to keep quiet and sit back. So relax, there you go. However, with and without him has been bliss. Corona has been kind of iffy, of course, with everyone, as he said. And there was one in time, obviously, I know I hadn't spoken to Chibi because I knew after the date.
For like a whole year, man. What are you talking about?
Wait, let's hear.
See, I'm trying to behave, Chibi. Let's not do this again.
Let's try.
You do not want this smoke, sweetie. So, obviously, I knew that after the date, the way we were going to react with each other was probably going to be like a friendship basis, automatically, because I tried to resonate with him. Maybe our views were a bit different with the date. That's fine. However, I knew that obviously, if there's a point in time I could hang out with him, I would do so. Which I did reach out to him, but it was like a while later because I didn't see the need to, because I didn't really want to hang out with him later on after the date anyway. So, well, you sound like, see, there's a lot of tequila and salt here, but you're like salty.
Let me be salty. You gave me a fight. Why would I be salty? I don't understand.
Do you want some?
Let me be.
It's okay.
Wait. I'm gonna get to the ratings here, but let's play cool. So now, when your date started, you said something like you thought it was Yoruba.
No. I didn't say I thought it was Yoruba. I thought he was going to be. Because first of all, we're in Lagos, and I meet a lot of Yoruba people. Anytime it's dates, I've had blind dates before. I've had people try and match me up with people before in Lagos, and it's always just been Yoruba people. Like literally all the time. It's almost like a plague for me. So I was actually surprised.
Yoruba people, you guys are play.
See, I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's a
I
good
feel
thing.
you. I feel you,
I love Yoruba people. Listen, I speak so much Yoruba, but at this point, they can't stop me, to be honest. So it's cool. However, I was actually like impressed and surprised at the same time that he was an Igbo person. So my mom, if she's watching, she would have been happy, not me. I didn't have a problem with it at all. It was Yoruba, it's fine. It was Igbo, it's fine. I do not care. As long as you're cute, you have mentality, you have intelligence, I'm all for it.
Alright, so Chibi, let's take a look at your ratings.
I will rate him a 5, and this is only because, I mean, he's cute, he's enjoyable and all, but our views on love and the likes didn't exactly match up very well. So I feel like he needs to work a little bit on that and speak up.
7.5, because nothing is perfect.
What do you think about that? Because I know you're a bit agitated about that one.
I'm not even agitated. The truth of the matter is this. Me, I know my worth.
Yeah.
So, my guys, Or just wake up and give me a 5. And then before the show even started, I came to her like, yo, Kachi, how far? Why you give me a 5? This girl was like, I didn't actually give you a 5. I gave you a 4. So I'm like, like, why would you give me? Okay, can I ask you a question? Why did you give me a 5?
Okay, let's take that. Why'd you give him a 4?
Be brutally honest.
Because he gave you a 7.
Always brutally honest. That's my problem. So I gave him a 4 initially, actually, because like I don't want to make you feel worse than you obviously do.
Coronavirus. wait. Let's go.
I give you a 4 or a 5 rather, only because of the situation of the conversation we're having. If you actually listened and watched the video properly, I did give you credits as to you looking cute that day, even if you wear a hat to it.
You even complimented his shirt.
I complimented his shirt. Like,
my shirt's always nice.
Okay, I don't want to be rude, but I complimented your shirt. You know, I knew that you dressed well. Like, obviously, you shouldn't wear a hat to a first date. Honestly, I'm just giving you tips, but they're still cool.
Okay, wait.
Because I like to give tips. Like sometimes you should.
I feel like there's a lot of fire going on here. So we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. Wait. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on here.
Let me finish. Let me just finish.
Okay, go on.
I gave you that because when you were talking about that love is a fantasy thing, we came to the date thing about understanding love and trying to, incorporate.
We're not understanding love. We're trying to understand each other.
Can you actually try and listen?
We have Ebube and Rumen. Hi guys.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, so Rumen, talk to me. I said me like after the date.
Are you feeling?
It's been dope, guys.
So what have you guys been up to after the date? What have you guys been up to? Ebube, talk to me.
Some money and client shit.
Nice. Wait, let's go.
To be honest, Ruma is a nice lady. I got so much respect for her. But yeah, she's a good person.
Oh,
that's it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, wait. So I noticed something during the day. Ruma was, you kind of like suggested a second date with that question. What would the perfect second date be for you? Were you feeling it at that point?
Yeah, I was trying to test the waters, see where his head was at, because that tells you more about a person, what direction they're going in. Yeah, so I was like, why not ask and see what he has to say?
So what was the second date like? You want to know? You guys want to know? Yeah. Sure. So what's the second day like?
It was cool. It was not out of it was cool.
No details.
We're not going to go into that. That's why I say she's a good person. She's a wonderful lady. So yeah.
Okay, but now the ratings. She gave you a 6.5 and you gave her an 8. Let's take a look at the ratings.
All in all, I would rate him over all his personality, his looks. I would give him about a 6.5.
I feel she's definitely at least an 8 over 10. It was really a good date.
You got a 6.5 and you gave her an 8. How does that make you feel?
I really don't care about the ratings, like.
Oh no, but they say numbers don't lie.
It hasn't stopped us from still talking till today. So I really don't give a shit about the ratings, to be honest.
Yes, my God.
So now let's talk about you and your date. She's not here. Where's she?
Man, she's chilling in Dubai, mate.
Oh yeah.
She's in Dubai right now, having the time of her life. So,
well, you guys still in touch? You guys still in touch?
Yeah, we're friends.
Just friends.
We're just friends because I couldn't give her what she wants.
What did she want?
She wants in my pockets, man.
Okay. Now let's talk about pocket and all of that, because you guys talked about if money is a barrier in a relationship, and so I think you guys were kind of like on different pages on that.
100%. Because let's be honest, yeah. I don't mind spending money on my lady. Like, it is what it is. Like, you have to treat your lady nice and everything. But I'm not going to be sitting there and be your second father. Like, could it work? Like, you guys just going to be like, oh, my life is in your responsibility now. Like, you got to take care of me. And I'm just like, lovely lady and everything. I have no beef with her, good friends and everything. But yeah, that's just.
She said something about you look like a guy that she can control.
Jesus.
Hey.
Yeah, she said you look like the type of guy that she can control. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Wait, let's take a look at that clip. Let's take a look at that clip where she said you look like a guy that she can control.
I feel he smiles too much, but he's cute and he looks like someone I can control.
How does that make you feel that she feels like she can control you?
Silent clearly. It's funny because I don't know. Like, I'm a nice person. Like, I'm a nice guy. You get that vibe from me all the time. But I think that's what deceives these people. So,
let's go that first. I want to go to the. I like to call it the most interesting date on the series, and that was your date. That was your date.
Very interesting.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, no. So now tell me. I don't want to use the word that I used when I first watched the video. Should I use that word?
Come on,
Use it, man.
No. This is not about me. This is about us. So now tell me about your day. How was it?
I said it was terrible. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was.
So you guys rated yourself poorly. Let's take a look at that.
For me, she's a 10 physically, but every other thing, give her 2 Jerry, because I don't know what she talk about.
Out of 10, I'll give him 2. 2 why? Because he had like a shirt on.
So you got a 2,
Yeah.
and you gave him a 2.
No, he gave me a 10 for the way I look.
Yeah, but then like she was looking lashing.
She gave us a little flick as well. Do it again, please.
Because of the whole money, I don't know. He said that he doesn't have money, so I don't even expect him to be.
So when you spoke about money, he had a lot of things to say about that.
Yeah.
It got to a point that he started suggesting Dangote kind of money. He started suggesting all sort of money and all sort of things like that. How did that make you feel?
I didn't feel. I mean, it's what like a normal guy would say. I talked about hard work, and he was like, "Oh no." I'm like, if you keep working hard, you always pay. He didn't listen to that. He just kept going with Dangote's money. Dangote is hardworking. If not, he won't be where he is now.
Okay, so now let me ask you this before I move on to the next person. If it wasn't for Rate the Date, would you ever be in the same room with someone like that?
No.
Wrong. Okay, that's just all I need to know. That's just all I need to know. That's it. Okay, let's talk about your date. So you went on a date with Jacinta, but she's not here. So tell me about that.
Jacinta, Jay. I mean, it was good. Jay's energy was nice.
You call her Jay now. Okay,
on a nickname basis. Remember Jacinta.
Jay, it's not Jay. Alright, let's go.
I mean, yeah, we got on a nickname basis. Yeah, but I mean, she was cool. The day went well. You know, her energy was good. Her energy was good.
Did you guys become a thing?
No, so we didn't come a thing. But I mean, we spoke. We went out a couple of times. Maybe like 3 times.
Free. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, 3 times after the date. You know, and I mean, it was good energy. She was good. You know, but. Yeah, we just never got there, so we just ended it.
So why do you think you guys never got there?
I really don't know. You know, sometimes it's just
never happens.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. But we're cool. We're cool. You know, if you check most of my Instagram posts, she always put like love story.
Oh, she's sipping. She's sipping. You gave her a 8.5 and she gave you a 7. Let's take a look at that.
And I would give a 7.
A 8.5. Maybe if I had more time, I definitely would have given her a higher mark, but definitely not anything lower.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, 8.5. Jay. Would I give her 8.5 after?
Oh, so you want to cut down your rating?
Like I said, she's cool. She's good energy. So I'll probably leave it at that. 7. I was a bit surprised.
You wanted more?
I thought we had a good scene.
You thought you said more?
Yes, a bit, but look, no matter. It was good. Like he said, it was just numbers now. So.
So let me come to you. Now let me come to you. So you went on a date with Verity.
Yeah.
How was that like?
It was good, man. The energy was cool as well, man. This is pure vibes. So yeah, it just went from like
just goes down.
Yeah, man, like that. So it is what it is, man.
During your day, you said something like you take recommendations from your guys.
Definitely, man. My guy tells me about the party. Definitely, man. I trust my guys, man. You know,
yeah.
So like they have the best interest, like for me. So if my guy tells me don't, then I'm.
But you really like the chick, but your guys is like, nah, don't do it.
I'm telling you, I trust my boys. I trust my lads, man. I trust really? Yeah.
Okay, she mentioned something about your ego and your confidence, and she said something about not. I think she wasn't cool with it. Like, if you felt like you was like really too confident and you had ego.
Man, 2020, man. Guys gotta be confident.
Let's take a look at ratings. You got 8.5 and you gave an 8. So let's take a look at that.
8.5. I mean, it was easy to talk to, so that's like good.
It was a nice day. It was 8. I'll say 8 out of 10, to be honest. Would like to see her again. Definitely, man. I'd like to get to know her. So, yeah.
Now, you got more than you gave her. Why that?
I'm pure vibes, man.
I'm pure vibes. Okay.
I'm pure vibes, man. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm a Jew guy, man.
But it just really didn't happen with you guys.
You can ask her that, man.
I feel like there's a lot of story going on here. But wait. We take that. Now let me go to the couple that they two of them are here. Woo! So Louis and Anita. Hi. Let me say something. When you walked in and you saw him, you mentioned something about maturity, and then you felt like, to me, you felt like you saw him and it was like 30 plus vibes. Oh my God. So talk to me about that.
Right?
Talk to me about that.
Literally like 30 plus. But like, yeah, I just thought that he was like a lot more mature than I was.
Yeah.
So like we probably, I don't know. Yeah, just a lot more mature than me.
Did you like that?
Yes, in a way it's like a good thing because I don't know if I'm like completely mature yet, but like it's a good thing because like you can learn a lot from someone.
So you were really like confident talking about the fact that you were naive and
I don't think I'm naive, like no.
But you said that.
No, I didn't say I was naive.
She said that, yeah?
I don't exactly.
Okay.
I didn't say I was naive.
You said you went like.
I just said like I'm a bit of like I'm just kind of like the kind of person that's like all over the place.
Okay.
So like it's not like naive. Like I don't have my experiences and I haven't been that kind of thing. But it's just like someone that's a lot more grounded and a lot more decisive. Someone that kind of knows what they want.
And you saw all of that.
Solid, like it's really solid kind of person.
And you saw all of that.
And I saw, I did like.
That's good ratings. Okay, so let's talk about. You guys talked about social media. Have you ever slid in DMs? Do you slide in DMs?
At that time, I hadn't done it, but I have.
Oh no! Wait, guys. So after you went on a date with her.
Yeah.
And you guys talked about social media. Because at that point you mentioned that you don't slide in DMs. But after that you started sliding.
No. I have slid once. And this is because she went on a picture of mine and put some very suggestive emojis.
Simping. Like simping. What emoji was that? What emoji was that?
In you. I don't know.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so
energy. Okay, go on.
I went in there. And then it's one of those scenarios where you start talking to someone, person calls you, and then by the time you guys go to WhatsApp, first they ask you to send them money. And we were just like,
Wow.
And then a friend of mine was also following her, and I asked him, who is this person? And then he said the exact same thing, the exact same amount.
Okay, alright, so let's take a look at your ratings. Your ratings are like almost matched. You got an 8.5 and you got an 8. So let's take a look at that.
And rating her out of 10, even if I don't really like doing that, I'll give her an 8.5.
I'll rate it like an 8 over 10. Yeah.
I was like really impressed. I was like, wow, like am I that interested?
That's it. So how do you think you got it?
Well, first of all, she said 8 out of 10, so let's just clarify that.
Energy. Go on.
I mean, I think our interaction was really nice. There was a lot of back and forth. It flowed nicely. The conversation was smooth.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you meet someone for the first time, it can be awkward, but the interaction was really nice. So I think that was the major reason why.
Okay, quick one. You two, did anything happen after that?
No. And I can explain why. So we spoke after, and I think we were both in a place where we were not looking for anything serious with someone. So who knows? I mean, we're both alive, so anything.
I like that energy.
I bring that.
Okay, so now Fred, let's talk about you. I feel like your date was quite interesting.
It was.
So tell me about that. You were on a date with what's her name? Let me see if you remember that.
My name was Tony.
Okay, good. Alright, now let's go.
No, it was interesting still. That I just felt we definitely had two really, really different ways we saw how a relationship should be run. She clearly saw Paul from one person more than hers.
Yeah,
more from her side.
Yeah, she mentioned she wanted the guy to love her more.
And that particular scenario doesn't just it didn't sit well with me. I can't imagine it. I can't look past it. I can't be with someone who expects more of me and can't give anything in return. That was it was just, I just think we had two separate views. It wasn't anything that was ridiculous, but we had two separate views.
But while you were on that date, your reactions, your body language never suggested that you were not rocking with it. Talk to me about that.
I was not rocking with it. Do you mean like I was into what she was saying, or like?
Well, you kind of like acted like that.
No,
you never gave it off that you wasn't feeling.
No, but you got to give people the chance. You got to give people a chance to communicate what they want to say. You got to give people a chance to clarify. I think that's the thing. Clarify what you're going to say, and you can't just be very close-minded when they say something. Let them explain.
Yeah.
When they explain, you make up your mind. So at first, she mentioned a few things, and I can't remember the exact scenario. Where it was talking about the whole 50-50 thing.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Let's take a look at that now.
I feel like when you won't get the girl, you always like her more than she will. Then eventually, maybe love can grow from our side. But money-wise, my man should be earning more than me.
At first, it was just like, you can't do 50-50. But she then went on to say, you know what, he needs to show a bit of emotion, and then she could possibly come along with it. Exactly. So in my head, my first reaction, I don't think I could hide it. It was really like, what's going on? But as soon as I understood she wanted someone to lead, then she would possibly follow. I mean, that scenario made more sense. So that's why I didn't just write off the thing at first. You need to kind of let your date speak up and clarify the whole thing, and then you can take
So did anything happen after that? Because she was really feeling your body.
Well, I believe I said
she was really feeling your body. She said it because she was like she don't rock with skinny guys, and that's not you. So
you're gonna make me blush on TV.
I'm just saying. She mentioned it. So did anything happen after that?
No, nothing. I just feel with two separate people.
Okay.
I am there's certain things that obviously I need to see it. You know, I'm very much a 50-50 kind of person, and she's not that, especially at first. And there was no we didn't just have that chemistry for anything further.
Alright. Okay, so let me chat to Onyeko. Your date was interesting. It was because for me, okay, let me ask you, how do you feel about your date? You went on a date with Davo. You don't mind seeing his body?
Yeah, I mean,
Did you get to see it?
personal. Unfortunately, I didn't.
Okay, go on.
But yeah, the date was cool. I mean, yeah, it was cool time.
Okay, so he was really shocked and intrigued, like he had never seen it before, that you are a lady and a DJ.
I mean, it happened. Yeah, I mean,
how did that sit with you? How did that sit with you?
I mean, like, I set him straight because there are like bare thing DJs out there. So if you decide to educate yourself, you see us.
Power. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So yeah, but I mean, besides that, he also clearly has like insecurities that I just can't deal with.
Yeah, he really did mention that. It was like if you can tell straight from IG comments. Like if a guy is steady on your IG comments, you can tell if something is happening between you and that guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
can you tell from IG comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can.
I don't know.
He's very active in their commenting.
Wait. So tell me.
Imagine they want you.
Yeah.
And if you're a hot girl, guys are going to want you.
Yes.
Facts.
So it's a thing.
Facts.
It happens. But he clearly also has like things that have happened to him in the past that make him like have trust issues. And I'm a very trusting person.
Okay.
So like I need to get that energy back.
Okay, so now let's take a look at your ratings. You got a night rating, like a very much higher rating than you gave him. So let's take a look at that.
Maybe 7 because it was just nice to my eyes. Easing.
I rated like an 8.5 over 10, mainly because she was open-minded. Yeah, I think she's cool. Like she's kind of rare. I think that there's more to her that I would like to know about.
So now you gave him a 7 and you got an 8.5.
Yeah.
Why that?
Well, I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get a 10.
Okay, I like that energy. When they are big, I beg. Let's go. Yeah.
But I mean, 7 was basically just like off. Like personality. Honestly, my friends were like, they're surprised I didn't get 7. Like, no, Jabo is like a perfectly like good person and he's good vibes and we're like acquainted and stuff, but we just wouldn't work.
So did you guys like catch up after that? Anything?
I mean, no, not really.
Why did you lose shot? So how did your date go? You went on a date with IK.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, that's his name. Shit. You felt that. Okay, go on. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about your date.
It was I don't think there's a word.
Okay, so you guys talked about signing a prenup with your partner, and it was like you guys were on 2 different paths on that topic.
Not necessarily. He said he was on the fence, so like whatever his partner wanted, he'll go with it.
Okay.
And
But that was like trying to be safe.
I think he was trying to be safe, but I was firmly on signing the prenup. Like,
So why would you want to sign a prenup? You mentioned during the day. I would like to take a look at that clip that, like everything you do in life, you see marriage as a business. So let's take a look at that clip.
Well, I would sign a prenup because just like everything else in my life, I look at it as a business.
Okay.
Yes.
Marriage is a business to you. Why that? Like, do you marriage supposed to be a business?
Yes, I would look at it as that, as if I was going to spend the rest of my life with anybody. I'm getting into business with someone and I'm signing contract, so why would I spend the rest of my life with you or not sign contract?
I like the fact that you don't like what you don't like. No, I like that. But if you're of that opinion, I can always come out and say then the love is not real.
Well, to me.
No, let's not that. No.
I'm just saying.
Definitely.
Let's talk about that. Yeah.
So to me, love is not necessarily the most important thing.
Oh, really?
Because yes, and I'm going to use Nigeria where I would ask.
Okay, go on.
I've seen so many people love so many people. My dad has loved my mom, and this is like love. Feel this attachment or connection to something else. Or you hardly respect them. You love someone and you still hate them. You love someone and we're selfish people. We're human beings. We think of ourselves first.
Yeah.
So before I would want a man to begin to love me, I would want you to first respect me. Yes.
Okay, I rock with that.
Be emotionally mature and and also
I rock with that.
emotionally available. The love comes, and I mean now.
About ratings, both of you, your ratings were really bad. You got a 4 and you gave him a 5.
Over 10, I would say 4.
I think he is a 5 for me. I'm sure he'll be someone else's 10.
I wouldn't want to do it anymore.
So you even got you got less.
So you
than
one
he
up
got.
him.
Why that? You got less. I gave you a 4.
You know a peach fruit.
Okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Let's go. I like where this is going. Alright.
So a peach is a very tasty, juicy fruit.
is.
But the funny thing is, not everybody likes it.
Hey!
So like our parents are different.
You wrote that. I like that. I want to come back to that. Really, because I feel like there's a lot to talk about here. But now let's take two skis there. You went on a date with Bibi. That's the name. You still remember?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now tell me about your date with Bibi.
It was nice. It was really nice. It was had a great conversation.
You guys talked about age being a barrier.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned something about you want to be in a relationship with someone with more experience. What does that mean?
I'm not sure I put it that way. I just I just want somebody that connects with me more like intellectual level. Like I think I'm the kind of guy that doesn't like say a lot.
Okay.
I don't express myself emotionally a lot. So if you like, but I carry my heart on the sleeve. So somebody that we just vibe with, the connection is strong. Basically.
Now I really wish she was here, but she got put off by something you said, and you were like younger women you started doing the head sign. Let's take a look at that clip.
These young ladies nowadays are, yeah.
I don't know what this means.
I'm trying.
Please use your words. I don't know what this means.
I'm trying to decode it. They're all crazy. So I don't think
crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it will work. But
that's not a nice word to use.
I feel like people.
What does it mean? What does
Isn't this hot G?
Like no, you need to say it. You need to say it. Okay,
That's you do.
She came up with a meaning for this, and she said crazy.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, she kept because you wouldn't say it. You just kept on going. Do you think you meant crazy?
I'm not gonna say that.
Well, don't talk to me. Talk to me. Say me your chest.
Why is your chest? Oh my God! Your chest was showing. Say it.
Yes. What did you say?
Is that younger ladies crazy? They tend to act.
Why? Okay, explain that.
I'll just say I don't want to like go into too much details, but it's just the youthful exuberance. So like it gets like it affects their. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds like 30 plus Twitter.
I feel that if you don't want to be with
So I guess I don't want to be with like it's a mentality thing.
That's not necessarily an issue.
I know. But I said didn't say all the time.
You got a 6.5 and you gave her a 7. A 7 is not necessarily excellent, but
I give her a 7. She was quite engaging, and I feel like the conversations we had were interesting.
I think I'd give him a 6.5. He's not bad. That's all.
Marian, let's talk about your date. Okay. So you went on a date with Alex. How was the date with Alex like?
It went well. That's all I can say. It went well. Okay. So I noticed that he was a bit shy and he's younger. So I don't date someone younger. So
Okay.
I think that's probably not so much.
You mentioned something like you look soft. How do you look soft? But yeah, but I just want to know, like, how do you look soft? I get you. Okay, so look at me. Do I look soft? Does it look soft? So who looks? Guys, wait. Marian, who looks soft? Yeah, who looks soft? Yeah, let me see. So you rock out of there.
He looks like a very soft person, so I wasn't surprised.
Wait. Let's get. Yeah, wait. So now tell us, how do you look soft? Like, how do you look at someone?
So he just so he just looks very relaxed, very chill.
Like a pushover?
No. The thing is, I have strong personality. I come with drama.
Yes.
So if I feel like you can't handle my drama, then I just, so having a conversation with my, I could just tell that this type of person, I probably give him a headache. So I like that. That's why I said he's soft.
Okay. You guys talked about beating and smacking your kids, and you were like of the opinion that you would be your kids.
Yeah, my kids.
Were you being as a kid?
Not really.
So why can't you be your kids?
Because so I'm the last child, and I saw my siblings get beaten. And I'm not saying so. It was not okay. My dad is a disciplinarian, but he doesn't always smack us. But he talks, and my mom was more
flogging.
Yes, but I saw how they turned out, and I saw how it made them better as individuals. And I just think that with children of these days, I'm not trying to say that they don't turn out well. But I just feel like children, here in Africa, we feel like we need to copy the Western hands. I mean, how they treat the kids, but I don't think there's any wrong. I don't think it's wrong to spank the kids. I don't think it's a problem. But I think here, a lot of the parents are beginning to adopt
that doctrine.
Yes, and you don't have to spank your kids. You just need to talk to them. Yes, you can talk to them, but there's some kids that
your ratings. You got an 8 and you give him a 7. Let's take a look at that.
I would rate him a 7.
I'll give her an 8 out of 10. I think that's a solid score for the first time.
You got an 8. You got a 7, and he was of the opinion that you wouldn't get his kids. Would you want to be with someone that's like of a different opinion like that?
I don't mind. Because like I said, my mom was my dad was a disciplinarian, and I said my mom was she would spank us. No, but not me because of the past. But the thing is, I think that there should be a balance.
Okay.
I don't think if both parents are very harsh.
So you want to play good cop, bad cop?
Yeah, so I want my partner to be the opposite of this. I don't want my partner to be the same. Yes, as harsh as I am. I'm not like a very harsh, but the same. So if he doesn't want to beat my kids, the kids I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, so did anything happen with you and Alex after that? Did you guys
no,
go
like
out?
I said, no.
Nothing?
Nothing happened.
You guys don't talk?
Okay, so after that day, I didn't speak to him again. And no offense, like, I think he's a cool person, like I said.
Yeah.
But he's just not my type. He's younger, and I'm not sensitive.
What a type?
What's your type? What's your type? I just want to know. What's your type?
So I like all the guys. I like the guys that can take control. And like I said, I'm very
That's not you.
I had.
I'm sorry. You want to go on, yeah. Go on. So you like guys that can take control.
I can't date someone that I would just, whenever I say anything, I say just, they go with, I want someone to challenge me, I want to say, no, I don't think this is right. I want to have that.
And that wasn't going to be Alex?
No.
Okay, now, so let me throw this question to everyone here. You went on dates with different people. Now, in this particular season of Rate a Date, if you would go on a date with, not necessarily you have to, but if you want to, would you want to go on a date with someone else? And what's that person going to be?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, let's chat to me.
I want to be like on a date with her. Like, I don't know why, I'm curious.
Was that similar with you? Tension. Saying straight. That's what she said. Yeah, take charge. Come on.
Tension. You can go on a date with her. It is what it is.
I will. Toby, let me see, Toby, would you want to go on a date with someone else?
Definitely, man.
What's that going to be?
But I can't remember her name, so.
Is she here?
Yeah, definitely.
Where's she from? Marianne. So you would like to go on a date with you? So you would like to go on a date with you?
Okay.
Wait, guys. So now, let's set it up now. Would you like to go on a date with him?
On national TV.
Okay.
Come on, let's do it.
If I was single, yes.
Oh, you're not single. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up soon, but let me just do 2 questions. So now, what we amongst you guys found love? You said you found love. No. Like aside with the date, you found love already.
Yeah. I'm also currently.
Okay, did you find love?
I mean, I found love, I found heartbreak, and I found life.
Only in Lagos.
I'll How about you? Did you find love? And are you still in love? Nice. So you're off the market.
This is for you, my brother.
Louis.
Wait, so rate the
Not
date
yet.
for everybody, because not everybody has love.
Not yet.
Rate the date.
And do you think anything might happen with you and Anita?
Anita just raised up her hands.
I found
Definitely
love.
not.
Oh, you found love?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry, man.
How
did you notice Kachi, are you in love now? Wait, guys. This is interesting part. Yeah, this is interesting part. Did you find love, Kachi?
Did I find love where? In here?
No, outside. Obviously, don't find love with.
No. I mean, I would blame Rona.
Wait, guys, let's listen to this. All right.
I would blame Rona. Rona has distracted me. I've been very busy. So
The hopeless
myself, very hopeless place Vegas has been. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Rona has been very distracting, and she hasn't really let everyone express themselves.
Why say she?
Why say she?
Because I am
But it's cool. Let's go. Let's just take
I'm
that.
not trying to, stereotype people anyway, but Rona is a she right now.
There you go.
So she's a badass bitch too. She's doing some
Okay,
shit.
so let me ask something. Ask something. I feel like there's bad blood. Yeah. You are
Bad
cheating.
blood.
And would you guys ever meant that?
Bad blood or agitation, because there's never bad blood with me.
Alright, let's just
There's no bad blood.
Okay.
There might be some confusion, but not bad blood.
Not bad blood.
Never that.
Chibi, is it bad blood?
He doesn't just understand.
Would you be open?
No, hold
Would
on.
you be open to letting her know you better?
You can't explain yourself to someone. You just
Yes, you
don't get
can.
it.
Chibi. Yes, you can.
Okay, you know what's gonna happen here? I'm a therapist. So I'll book you guys a session. Alright guys, it's calm, but yeah, it's been a really great episode. It's been a really great season. You guys have been on the show, and you guys we've had 12 episodes, 12 different dates, 12 different couples. But did you guys learn anything from Rate the Date?
A lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes I can be controlled. This is the season finale. We just had the reunion and we talked about a lot of stuff. My name is Tolu Daniels. Thank you guys for watching.